Good evening and welcome. My name is Brooke Fehringer, and I spent my practicum at Stanton County Hospital, Family Practice, and Long-Term Care Unit. Stanton County Hospital, Family Practice, and Long-Term Care Unit consists of an 18-bed critical access hospital, a rural health clinic, and a 25-bed long-term care unit, all under one roof. The facility also holds a laboratory with blood banking capabilities and a radiology department with an on-site CT machine. We also provide a full-service rehabilitation department that has physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Additionally, we contract with a medical sonographer, mobile MRI bus, and a DEXA scan coach. Across the street from our main building, we have a specialty clinic. The specialty clinic has been utilized by a variety of specialties over the years. Most recently, it has intermittently been occupied by behavioral health and an orthopedic. It has also been used by cardiology and urology, among others. Our long-term care provides many fun activities, social services, and restorative services to enhance the lives of our residents. I can proudly say our long-term care maintains an average occupancy rate of greater than 92% and is a valuable resource to our community. The hospital provides emergency, inpatient, swing bed, outpatient, observation, labor and delivery, and newborn accommodations. Our rural health clinic employs 3 nurse practitioners and provides high-quality primary care services. We have a steady patient following from many surrounding counties, including counties in Colorado. My role for my MHA practicum at Stanton County Hospital primarily consisted of shadowing Camille Davidson, our Chief Executive Officer. I acted as her assistant in many situations, or even as her replacement in others. She designated me to act on her behalf on some current projects at our facility, and she would have me report back to her on her progress. While shadowing her, I was able to see many of the daily, weekly, and monthly duties she regularly completes. When appropriate, she would allow me to assist. Other times, she would walk me through the process with thorough explanations. I witnessed Camille in many roles. I realized that a lot of the CEO's roles involves oversight of the whole facility, with many managers directly reporting to her. She spends a lot of her time reviewing regulations and ensuring we are in compliance, and then educating others on upcoming changes. As the face of our facility, Camille spends a lot of time developing relationships with employees and customers, as well as business partners. With the help from the Chief Financial Officer, Rhonda Wild, Camille must monitor our finances regularly and make financial decisions based on the current information. She spends a lot of time monitoring the progress of different projects and managing the providers in the clinic. She also provides a lot of guidance to lower managers and is a valuable resource for human resources since her background is in HR. I also got the opportunity to work alongside our CFO, Rhonda. She also spent time explaining some of her daily job duties, as well as some of the oversight she has with the business office. She also was my primary contact with my cost report project and spent a lot of time showing me all the data required to build the cost report. As I mentioned, my primary project was assisting with the cost report. I spent a lot of time with our CFO for this. Rhonda has a 45-plus item checklist that she uses to start gathering data to send to our auditor. She spent time showing me all the reports she pulls for the cost report and explaining what information the different reports provide. Some of the items needed, she doesn't get herself. She relies upon staff members from all different departments of the facility. Materials management, pharmacy, and the clinic all provide data for the cost report. After she compiles all the required data, she sends it to our auditor, Eric Meyer. Eric and another member of his team usually come on site to our facility for a week and work with Rhonda to go over the provided information. One of the main steps they must complete is reviewing all the financials and making any adjustments to ensure their accuracy. This could include moving journal entries that were placed in the wrong general ledger account. This is important because it can affect the utilization, cost, and charges data. And since we are reimbursed based on allowable costs, it is essential the information is accurate. Once the prior year's financials are completed, they can be provided to the Board of Trustees for approval. Eric and the team finish the cost report before submitting it to CMS and to our board. The cost report is due by the end of May. Besides the cost report, some of the other projects I help with are reviewing the strategic plan, which is usually updated every 2 to 3 years, the annual budget, and oversight of many of our HRSA projects. Some of the projects do not pertain to nursing, therefore I wouldn't typically be involved with them. These include our upcoming Paylocity and Multiview programs for business office and payroll management, the installation of a new chiller, new IT servers, and call lights for the long-term care and hospital. Finally, we are getting a Pyxis system, and I have been the team lead or project manager overseeing its progression. I feel that my practicum experience at Stanton County Hospital, family practice, and long-term care unit helped prepare me for next steps because I was able to see many different aspects of Camille's job. I saw many of her daily processes, so I got an understanding of her general, tangible responsibilities. She allowed me to take initiative and take the lead on many meetings and work autonomously when I could. She was also very encouraging and provided a lot of guidance. I always felt like she was supportive and trusted me. I believe she had the best intentions and was setting me up for success. The ways I don't feel prepared are things that I believe only experience can provide. There were some instances that involved confidential matters with staff and I couldn't be involved in, mainly due to the fact that we are a small facility and it didn't involve my department. Even though I feel like Camille tried to teach me as much as possible, I know I'm not aware of everything she does. I believe I only scratched the surface on her responsibilities. I also feel that due to our small size, our CEO, much like many other employees, wear many hats and may be involved in more things that other CEOs would typically not be involved with. Finally, I don't feel like I would be fully prepared to handle some of the intangible things Camille deals with at this point, such as supervisions of the providers and navigating those complicated relationships, oversight of all the different departments, not just nursing, and having an understanding of all the different regulations. These are not specific job tasks that you can be trained on. These require emotional maturity and proficiency that only experience can offer. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my experience, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening.